you have this system in place, okay? And this is the host. Let's just call this a host. Now you need to extract value from this system. And you do that through three major mechanisms, okay? You do it through intelligence, spies basically. You do it through crime, you do it through science. And the example, of course, is Jeffrey Epstein, who was at the epicenter of both intelligence networks, criminal networks, as well as science networks, right? And this becomes the parasite system, right? Because like once you create value, you have to extract it, right? And so these three things, intelligence, crime, and science, is what allows you to extract value from the system. So then the question then is, who controls the parasite system? Well, it's going to be transnational capital. Does it make sense so far? Mm-hmm. Okay. The problem with the system is, if you are the host and you look at the system, you think, this is not really fair, man. Why is it that these guys get to extract rent from everyone else? So you're like, is it possible to create a new system? In which case, I'm the one extracting rent and not these guys. Because all I have to do is become the game master. And so this idea called elite overproduction. This was coined by a historian named Peter Turchin. And his argument is this: eventually, societies reach a point where power ossifies, becomes bureaucratic. In which case, what's really important is who controls the power as opposed to wealth creation. Because whoever controls the power is able to use government to extract rent from everyone else. But the problem is you have too many people in the elite and too few positions of power. So they start to compete against each other for these positions of power. And then your question then is, okay, well, if the people in finance have all the power, who's challenging them? Who wants their power? And the answer is the tech sector, Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley wants to be able to replace finance and become the game master of this world. And so what's their main mechanism? Artificial intelligence, right? AI. Because money is God, but so is AI. Because remember, God is the force that focuses and directs your attention. So money can do that, but AI is better. Because go back to this wall, right? With money, everyone's staring at the same wall. But with AI, this wall becomes individualized. So you're staring at your own individual wall that speaks back to you. So that captures your attention even more. Once we understand this, okay, we understand what's going on in the world, which is like, at the end of the day, there's a civil war going on, okay? And I would say there are three ways to conceive of the civil war, okay? The first way is just to see it as a struggle between the left and the right, which is how most people understand what's going on in America, right? You've got this left and right divide. But if you go deeper, it becomes one of globalists versus nationalists, right? So globalists are people who believe that the rules-based international order, the Transatlantic Alliance, NATO, United Nations, EU, are all worth preserving because they allow for elites around the world to congregate and to negotiate peaceful settlements. But if you're a nationalist, what you say to that is, no, that's not true. What this global system allows the elite to do is steal money from the nation and funnel it to themselves.